Hey everyone, this is Steak Sauce Fest, and we are looking at the new Hearthstone expansion, Saviors of Uldum. This is a very exciting expansion for me because ever since I started playing the game, this is only the first or the second expansion that I have experienced, the new expansion that I've experienced, and so I just thought I would share with you guys what I thought about the expansion and the new cards that we are seeing and the new reward that is going to be revealed in just a second here, and going through the experience with you guys and learning from you guys possibly. So let's get in there and let's see. The first thing that we see as soon as we tap on the Saviors of Uldum expansion live notification is that you have been rewarded a legendary quest. This is a druid quest. A quest is basically something that you get in your opening hand, which you can mulligan away, but you can play it on your first turn, obviously, because it's a 1 mana card, and you have to end 4 turns with any unspent mana, and the reward is the Osirian Tear, which you can see here. It's a passive hero power, also druid obviously, and I think it synergizes pretty well with some druid stuff, like, because I think druid has the most choose one effects. However, I don't play druid that much, and so this is not that exciting for me. Probably something that I'm just going to convert to dust, the Untapped Potential quest, and use it for my real cheap hunter deck. So going ahead, you can see that there's a new quest, Welcome to Uldum, and that's essentially a very straightforward quest. You just play 100 cards. I might do a video very soon following up to see how quickly I can complete this quest, because I'm just going to stuff some entire deck full of 1 and 2 mana cost cards, and then that'll be it. So when you go into the open pack side of things, you'll see that the few packs that you might have earned, I earned 3 before the expansion was released, had this available in August lock on them basically, and that's been removed now, and so I headed straight into the store and I quickly bought 7 more packs so that we get a nice round number 10, and we're going to open these 10 packs together now. So let's just speed through this, the buying of the packs. There's nothing new there. And let's go ahead and open our first pack. Cobalt Sand Trooper, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. So most of what I know about these cards, new cards, comes from Crip's card reviews and his card reveals over time. And so you can obviously go and check his channel out. Excellent stuff on that channel, obviously. And you'll learn everything you need to know and more out there. So yeah, so Bone Wraith, this is the first Reborn card that I got, and I really like it. I like the idea of Reborn. It's very sticky stuff, and for something that wants to, like a hunter deck that wants to play for a long time, or maybe just survive a couple of turns so that you can throw down a bunch of charged minions and charge them out, I think that's really good, a Reborn mechanism. Overflow is supposed to be an excellent druid card, and it's a 7 mana, you draw 5. So this is the second pack, and the thing that I really saw happen a bunch of times was that I got a lot of repeats. Basically, I got the same card a bunch of times, multiple times during the pack opening of these first 10 packs. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's normal, but that's just what happened with me. I'm not so sure about the if you control Lackey deal 3 damage card that we saw, the Shaman card. I think it would have been a hell of a lot stronger with Rogue, because there are a lot of Rogue cards that help you with the Lackey stuff. Going ahead, I could already see the legendary glow here, and I'm excited to see what it is. Flame Ward, after a minion attacks your hero, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. On Crip's channel, I saw that it's after you attack, after the enemy minion attacks your hero, so you do take the damage. Unfortunately, it's not just no damage before he attacks, do something like Explosive Trap for Hunter, for example. And this is another quest, Shaman quest, Corrupt the Waters. You play 6 Battle Cry cards and you get the Heart of Vernil. Oh, it's the Heart of Vernal, and the hero power is basically you spend 2 mana and your Battle Cry is triggered twice for that turn. Not sure of how good that is. You guys can let me know. Another Flame Ward, which is the Mage Secret that we saw earlier. And I do actually like this Rogue card. And you return a random enemy minion to your opponent's hand. So it's like kind of like sap, but it's randomized. And it triggers after, it's a death rattle, so after the minion dies. Second Frightened Flunky that we got kind of looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And you also get, I also got the Cloud Prince, which is if you control a secret, you deal 6 damage, which is pretty good for clearing out a board mid-late game. And then you just get a bunch more cards. Pharaoh Cat, add a random reborn minion to your hand. I do like that, and it's randomized, so you can get something from another class, which can synergize well with some other rogue stuff. And it's also one mana, which is always it's a 1 mana 1/2, so the stats aren't that bad either. Faceless Lurker. So your battle cry double this minion's health. We just saw a hero power that triggers battle cries twice. I mean, you could potentially get a 3/12 Faceless Lurker as soon as you play it, but that'll be a 7 mana because you have already spent 2 mana for the hero power. As you can see here, I got 2 more Flame Wards. So I don't know what it is, but we are, I think, at 4 Flame Wards in 2 consecutive packs now. And obviously, I mean, you can throw it away. They are just, you can just count them as whatever dust you get to by disenchanting them. But I don't get it. Like, why so many of the same cards over and over again? Also got Murmy, another 1-cost Reborn, and a Totem, where you add a Lackey to your hand at the end of your turn. I think Shaman Lackey is going to be a thing because we just saw another Shaman Lackey card before, where if you control a Lackey, then something happens effect. And OSS Surger, you basically get a 5/5 for 5 cost, which is fair, or you get 2 3/3s for 5 cost, which I think sometimes is better in terms of board control and clear. I see an Epic Glow coming up. Let's see what that is. The Desert Obelisk. Well, okay, so this, I don't get this card at all. If you control 3 of these at the end of your turn, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. So you can't even pick where you do the damage. But I don't know. I mean, I just think that's dust. I don't see from the cards that I have gotten from these packs where it can fit in, like summon multiple copies of this card kind of a thing. So I don't see that effect anywhere, and it's also random enemy, you do damage to them. So another new thing from Seaver's Uldum is going to be Plague. So Plague of Madness, each player equips a 2/2 knife with poisonous. That's pretty good. But of course the other player also gets a 2/2 knife with poisonous, so the other player has as much ability to clear out minions as you do. So there's 2 damage, and the main thing is that it's poisonous, right? So it can basically, as soon as you hit someone, they die. The minion dies. So add a random Hunter, Beast, Secret, and Weapon to your hand. Class cards, as you guys might have heard from Crip, are always on an average better. And we also got 2 Hunters packs right after one after the other, which, once again, I mean, I'm not complaining. I always love to get multiples of the cards so that you don't have to spend dust to create 2 of each. But I mean, come on, guys. I want to see more cards as opposed to already getting 2 of each so that I can create a deck. Especially when it's a new expansion. I mean, yeah, but I'm not complaining. I mean, that's a really good card, and I think I'm gonna be playing it very soon. So stay tuned for that as well, because I'm gonna be putting up some Hunter videos ASAP with the Hunter's pack card in there. I think this is our 3rd or 4th injured Tolveer as well. So once again, lots of repetitions. So let me know what you guys thought of this experience, and I would love to hear in the comments what you guys got in terms of cards, and where do you think some of these cards I could use in my Hunter and Rogue decks. So thanks a lot, guys. And this is Steak Sauce Fest, and I'll see you in the next one.